Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Montel, it's time for our Real Deal in Real Estate segment, and we're joined by Josh Green, president of Eastern Title and Settlement, Chong Yi of the Yi team at Caliber Home Loans, and Dimitri Apostolopoulos, who is a realtor from Weichert Realtors. Welcome, guys, to Great Day.
Hey. Yeah.
Guys, I look at the markets and I try to pay attention. The stock market's doing one thing and the housing market is different all over the country. What's going on right here in the D.C. area for people who are either thinking about buying or selling? What's going on with the market here?
Well, it's a very good time to sell. Primarily, we're starting to see multiple offers in a positive manner. We do have a shortage in inventory, but a very good time to sell. My biggest tip for my clients is to make sure they put the time in the preparation. If you do that, I think you'll attract buyers from everywhere, and you will have the opportunity to entertain multiple offers, not necessarily higher than the other, but good, clean offers.
And qualified people.
Qualified, which is the best thing we can offer our clients, a good, qualified buyer that will assure a smooth transaction and settlement.
In a market like this where you have tight inventory, do I have to break my back to go ahead and paint that back room before they come through, or add on to this?
Have to, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, when it's tight, can't I just slide through?
If you're Montel Williams, you don't have to do anything.
All right, what if I'm
I'll
Ben?
buy your house tomorrow.
But what if I'm Ben Smith?
I was going to say, what if you're Marquette Shepard, right?
And Marquette Shepard,
I gotta
honestly,
paint it.
the question though is, truthfully, should I put that? If I'm sitting there right now and I got to put out 18 grand to do minor little repairs, or just let it go?
My answer is yes.
Put it out.
I would, because lack of upkeep, in the buyer's point of view, leads to a perception of false reality that you're not maintaining something else.
Got it.
So let me look at a couple more houses before I reconsider this one. You want them to come in, you have one good shot. Let's come in, make sure everything's painted. And I get the question, well, why am I going to paint? If they're going to paint again, it's presentation. How does a property look when you first come in? Do I want to make an offer?
A lot of people don't pay attention to that.
They don't. You'll get a higher offer and a better quality one, in my opinion, when you do paint that bathroom.
It's really funny you say that, Dimitri, because I'm on the loan side, so I like to give money. And you have to pay it back at very low interest, but I have to give you the money. When you're purchasing a home, a big part of what we do is we have to appraise the property. And believe it or not, something like that adds a whole lot of value to the property in itself. Not just what Dimitri was saying about being able to sell the property, but being able to hold the value of that property.
Yeah. Okay, now
so it means an awful lot.
We're going to run out of time. I'm so sorry to cut you off with that. We're going to run out of time. I want to know something about there's something going on right now, this new wire fraud going on.
Yesterday, buyer wired $1.5 million to the wrong bank account.
How does that happen?
Well, some tech guy, a hacker, is sitting there watching over the real estate agent's email, title company's email, scoops in when they send over the wiring instructions, replaces it with fraudulent wiring instructions, and then they send the money to somebody else.
But how do you prevent that? Because that sounds scary.
Well, as a buyer, you should always confirm before you send a wire. It's like cashier's
give me the
checks.
wire address.
Yeah.
Make sure the wire address is right. Tell your
the
bank,
routing
double
number,
check it.
AVA number. It's just
Wow.
like, everybody goes cashier's checks. Well, those are fraudulent now, too.
And I think that they should really, take into consideration, like Dimitri is your representative, let him let you know where to send it. Anybody else that sends you that information, you definitely don't want to do that.
And if you get anything by email, you should always verify it,
For sure.
It's just like the IRS scam.
Can I just say something really quick?
Okay.
I just want to say, this is awesome.
Oh, no.
Montel Williams? But more importantly than that, Marquette Shepard, are you kidding? It's the first time. I love this.
And getting the information out. We got to take a break, guys. But
Thank
more
you
information,
so much.
For more information about our deal, our real deal.
Our real deal in real estate. That's right, Montel. And these guys are awesome. So we want to tell you how you can get in contact with them. Just go to therealdealdmv.com or call them at 240-422-8871. And call right now to get free advice about real deal real estate tips. Plus, you can join us live right here on Great Day Washington to share your experience with the guys. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.